Nestled amidst the verdant mountains of Honshu lies Kyoto, a city steeped in history and radiating cultural brilliance. For over a millennium, Kyoto, originally known as Heian-kyō, reigned as the imperial capital of Japan. Its streets whispered tales of emperors and shoguns, its temples stood as testaments to spiritual devotion, and its gardens embodied the quintessence of Japanese aesthetics. Even today, Kyoto remains the nation's spiritual and cultural heart, a living museum where the echoes of the past resonate with astonishing clarity. The story of Kyoto begins not with its founding, but with a relocation. In 794 AD, Emperor Kanmu, the 50th emperor of Japan, decreed the transfer of the capital from Nagaoka-kyo to a new site, carefully chosen to usher in an era of renewed imperial authority and cultural efflorescence. This marked the birth of Heian-kyō, the city of peace and tranquility, a name that belied the political machinations and cultural dynamism that would soon come to define it. The decision to establish a new capital was not taken lightly. It reflected the ambitions of an emperor eager to distance himself from the tumultuous events that plagued his predecessor's reign and to secure a fresh start for his lineage. As we delve into the story of Heian-kyō, we unravel a fascinating tapestry woven from political strategy, architectural prowess, religious fervor, and an unquenchable thirst for artistic expression. Before the splendor of Heian-kyō, there was Nagaoka-kyo, a short-lived capital that served as a stepping stone in Japan's imperial history. Emperor Kanmu's father, Emperor Konin, had initiated the move to Nagaoka-kyo just a decade earlier, seeking to escape the perceived influence of powerful Buddhist monasteries in the then capital, Nara. However, Nagaoka-kyo proved to be an ill-fated choice. A series of misfortunes, including floods, fires, and the untimely deaths of key figures involved in the relocation, cast a pall over the new capital. These calamities were interpreted by some as signs of divine displeasure, fueling anxieties within the court. Emperor Kanmu, deeply superstitious, became convinced that the site of Nagaoka-kyo was cursed. Driven by a desire to appease the gods and secure divine favor for his reign, Emperor Kanmu sought a new location for his capital. The site chosen for Heian-kyo, nestled in a basin surrounded by mountains, was not only strategically advantageous, but also believed to be auspicious according to the principles of geomancy. This blend of practicality and spirituality underscored the decision-making process of the time, highlighting the profound influence of beliefs on political actions. The creation of Heian-kyo was not merely an act of relocation. It was an opportunity to manifest imperial authority and project an image of power and sophistication to the world. Inspired by the grand urban design of China's Tang dynasty capital, Chang'an, Heian-kyo was meticulously planned as a rectangular grid, its streets intersecting at perfect right angles. This grid system, known as the Heijo-kyo system, reflected the prevailing cosmological beliefs of the time, with the emperor's palace situated at the northernmost point, symbolizing his position as the intermediary between heaven and earth. At the heart of Heian-kyo stood the sprawling imperial palace, a complex of buildings dedicated to governance, ceremony, and the emperor's private life. Wide avenues lined with cherry and willow trees traversed the city, connecting the palace to the residences of nobles, government offices, and bustling marketplaces. The meticulous attention to urban planning extended to the city's infrastructure, with canals providing transportation and irrigation, and sophisticated drainage systems mitigating the risk of floods. This grand vision of urban planning was not without its challenges. Constructing Heian-kyo required immense labor and resources, mobilizing workers from across the realm. Yet the successful execution of the project solidified the image of Emperor Kanmu as a strong and capable ruler, ushering in an era of relative peace and prosperity. The meticulously planned streets of Heian-kyo came alive with the ebb and flow of daily life. For the common people, marketplaces like the East Market and the West Market served as vibrant hubs of commerce and social interaction. Here, merchants hawked their wares, artisans displayed their skills, and residents gathered to exchange news and gossip. The air buzzed with the sounds of bartering, laughter, and the rhythmic chants of street vendors. In stark contrast to the bustling markets, the lives of the nobility unfolded at a more refined pace. Noble families resided in elegant mansions, their gardens meticulously designed to evoke tranquility and harmony with nature. Poetry readings, Calligraphy contests and musical performances were de rigueur forms of entertainment, reflecting the aristocratic obsession with beauty and refined taste. For the imperial court, life was a delicate dance of ritual and ceremony. Every aspect of court life, from the emperor's attire to the arrangement of flowers, was imbued with symbolic meaning. The intricacies of court etiquette, recorded in meticulous detail in diaries and literature of the time, reveal a world obsessed with hierarchy, status, and the pursuit of aesthetic perfection.